Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I finally saw Dhurandhar 2 last night. It's unbelievable that I'm saying finally because movie के release हुए सिर्फ 2 ही दिन हुए and there is already so many reviews spread across the internet. There is so much chatter going on about this movie. People have been waiting ever since Dhurandhar 1 release. They were waiting for this day. So, and they're all already talking about Bollywood before Dhurandhar, Bollywood after Dhurandhar, and all that stuff, right? We'll get to all that stuff. But as I always do in my movie reviews, I'll give you the good, the bad, the ugly, so that you guys can decide if you want to watch it in the theaters or you want to skip it and wait for it to get to OTT. Okay? So, here goes. Let's talk about the good first. Ranveer Singh, man. If you thought Gully Boy or Padmavat was a breakout movie for Ranveer Singh, scratch that from your book. This is it. Dhurandhar 2 is the movie that kind of breaks him off from being just a star into a superstar. Remember what Dar did to Shah Rukh Khan, what Gajni did to Amir, or Dabang did to Salman, right? It's like that break-off point where they go, no, this guy is not a star anymore. Yeah, he's a superstar. And plus, Ranveer Singh ka acting powers is just absolutely amazing in this movie. Yeah? As Jaskarat Singh Rangi, how he transformed from Jaskarat Singh to Hamza, right? The emotions that this guy shows and he goes through, the anger, the rage, the sadness when he sees his sister, it's just pure bliss to watch his acting powers. Hats off to him. I think if you thought that Akshay Khanna was the superstar and everybody thought Akshay Khanna was the superstar, I beg to disagree. In Dhurandhar 1, clearly Ranveer Singh is the star in the movie. It's all Ranveer Singh. Ranveer Singh he chaya hua hai. So that's one of the best parts about the movie. Hats off to Mukesh Chavda and hats off to Aditya Dhar for selecting Ranveer Singh to play this part. Nobody, I don't think anybody else could have done it, right? So if you want to go and watch this movie, it's purely for Ranveer Singh. That's one. The other thing is the plot twists. I don't know how Aditya Dhar wrote this story, but there are pieces in the movie which creates that peaks, right? Which kind of irks your interest back again in the movie. You're trying to start to see the movie slow down, then boom, something happens and it breaks off, right? There are 2 or 3 key areas in the movie, especially before the interval. जिसको लोग बोलते हैं interval block scene जो बोलते हैं ना. The last 5 minutes before the interval and the first 5 minutes after the interval. हिला दिया यार बंदे ने जो होता है ना उस सीन में मैं बताऊंगा नहीं आप लोगों को but you should watch that. It's just amazing to see that interval block scene that kind of takes off the movie in a completely different direction. That's actually, I think that's the point where it's called as an inflection point where the movie completely takes off, right? And the other one is the last 10 minutes. Last 10 minutes तो आप लोगों को हिला के ही रख देगा. आप लोग कुछ और सोच के जा रहे होगे. If you have not seen it, don't read any reviews if anybody has given you the spoiler, but go watch it for the last 10 minutes. It's pure bliss, man. I think they rounded it off pretty well in the end, I thought. Okay? The other good thing about the movie was Madhavan. Madhavan, wherever he comes, he has this unique screen presence that kind of gives you that vibe, right? You kind of fixate yourself on the screen. The way he throws out the dialogues in a very calm manner, but in a threatening manner sometimes. And the other guy who really surprised me, as with D1, was Rakesh Bedi. Rakesh Bedi is क्या बंदे को क्या रोल मिला है यार मजा आ गया उसको देख के whenever I think of Rakesh Bedi, the only thing I can think of is either Chashme Baddur or Ye Jo Hai Zindagi, right? I mean, that's what is in your head all the time. But looking at this movie, he has created a new role for himself. He's created a niche. He can play the villain or the comical villain or the conniving villain, jisko bolte hain na. He is very good. So those are the 3 parts I thought was very good. We should talk about the bad and the ugly as well. Let's focus on the bad and the ugly. There are a lot, honestly, believe it or not. जितना hype हो रहा है ना internet में and public reviews coming out saying एक number क्या picture बना दिया and all that stuff, it's okay. The storytelling is kind of choppy. It's very bad. From my vantage point, ठीक है? I thought Dhurandhar 1 was better told as a story. There was a very nice flow from start to finish. There was very tight editing. All this was missing at some level in Dhurandhar 2, I thought. The storytelling was very choppy. ऐसा लग रहा था कि धुरंधर 1 रिलीज होने के बाद the feedback that came through in the public and the interviews and all that stuff, they kind of added a lot of elements into the movie to, I want to say, hype it up, for a lack of a better word, or maybe to make some adjustments, जिसको clutch plays बोलते हैं ना football में. So they made some changes because obviously Dhurandhar 2 was the whole movie, the 7-hour stretch from D1 to D2 was probably shot together, right? I mean, it's very obvious. You don't require rocket science brain to understand that. But between D1 and D2, they probably made some adjustments depending on how the viewer reaction was, and it's very obvious because the storytelling is not so good. There is a lot of choppiness in the movie. When I say choppiness, काफी ब्रेक पॉइंट्स ऐसा लग रहा है हाँ ये खत्म हो गया ये क्या शुरू हो रहा है राइट you'll get that feel in the movie. The VFX towards some of the battle scenes in the end जिसमें लियारी goes out of control was poor for जितना amount spend किया गया movie में. I think the VFX was subpar जिसको बोलते हैं ना in more ways than one. There are a lot of instances where I saw जिसमें गोलियों के फ्लैर्स निकल रहे हैं बंदूक से बट गोलियों की आवाज नहीं आ रही लाइक जिसको साउंड बोलते हैं ना. सो देयर आर सम मेजर इश्यूज इन सम एरियाज and there are a few, like I said, there are a few key elements that have been added into the movie without giving you too many spoilers, which was completely unnecessary, right? I'll give you one. Yami Gautam shows up for like 10 seconds and there was absolutely no need for that. उस scene का कोई meaning ही नहीं था. The other thing was in Dhurandhar 1 Akshay Khanna played a phenomenal villain, right? And Akshay Khanna absolutely blew people away. That was the only guy people kept talking about in D1, right? D2 में ऐसा कोई villain नहीं है. If you have to go up against Hamza or his rage and his acting powers, whatever you want to call it, right? There's got to be a very good villain. I was hoping कि Arjun Rampal's ISI character would stand out. And there would be a very good climax between the two. There was something, but it seemed like he was very weak in the plot write-up. I thought they would give more meat to his character and more rage. Just because उसके दांत को silver बना दिया, it doesn't make him a Mogambo type of villain, right? But I thought a legit villain was lacking in the movie. The other bad thing I saw was the background music. Again, this is why I'm saying D1 को देखा उन्होंने, they thought they should add some remixes. ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे. They should add some remixes and the song choices were okay, excepting for Roro Rasputin, Tama Tama Loge, and I think one more. It was okay. I think Shashwat's background music was kind of alright. It wasn't goosebumping kind of a feel, but background music में मजा नहीं आया यार मेरे को. And plus the songs तो एक ही था. Ari Ari was the one song that caught on, and there was last song by I think it was Arijit, which was kind of okay. But remixes was poorly used. I don't know. There's some just a D1 में रंबा हो था ना. The way it switched from the original song Usha Uthup song to the remixed version. And the way it took a pause, the way Hawa Hawa ka gana jo use kiya gaya tha when Sanjay Dutt walks in, those are all very, very well done, very well thought about by Aditya. But it didn't sit well this time. So those were the two couple of things that I thought was the bad and the ugly. But overall, I saw Dhurandhar 1 3 times in the theater. और मैं normally movie एक बार से ज़्यादा देखता नहीं हूँ. So D1 was very, very good in a lot of ways. D2 is not D1. I think although they rounded the story and completed it at the end with the possibility of D3, I don't know. That's up to Dhar to write up something. So overall देखा जाए तो it's a one-time watch, guys. 4 घंटे की थी picture, but पता भी नहीं चला मेरे को. 4 घंटे US में थी, but I think they chopped off 5 minutes in India. But for the Indian viewers, you're not missing anything. ठीक है, कोई कुछ खास नहीं है. And violence भी इतना गोरी नहीं था जितना लोग बोल रहे हैं. I think D1 had a lot more violence in my opinion. But overall, it's a one-time watch, guys. So go watch it in the theaters. The only way to watch it. Don't watch it in the small screen or the laptops and in a pirated version. I totally would be against it. But especially for the visual feel, go and watch it on the big screen. It's amazing. It's worth the watch for one time. And that's all I have. Until next time, until a good movie comes out and I review it, eat and drink and enjoy, guys. And we'll catch up soon.